Hi, my name is Stephen Walsh and you're very welcome back to this video. This video I'm going to take you through my 4 or 5 favourite drills, mechanics based drills, and it's a bit of a skipping series. So this is one that I typically use with athletes that I've worked with for a while, who've almost but mastered the individual exercises themselves through training, and now this series then becomes just a little bit more of a warm-up as opposed to exercises themselves. So these just start to groove the technique, especially between acceleration and top speed. Majority of times when you're working with a field sport athlete, you're working with acceleration based exercises anyway, unless you get a chance during the off season or specific times during the week of a training week where you can actually sit down, plan out a full kind of maximal velocity or top speed session. The majority of your training is going to be spent spending time towards doing acceleration based drills, and these 4 or 5 exercises are going to be perfect for that, and they groove certain aspects of the technique. So we're looking at I suppose the A stance. So you're looking at that position where knee is up, posture is nice and tall, toe is up, and we're in a nice position here, long through the back leg in that position. So that's typically what we call the A position. A couple other things we're looking for then is separation of the hips. So as one hip flexes, so that knee comes up, the other hip extends at the back. The other thing then we're looking at is separation of the hip. So as one hip flexes, so as the knee comes up, the other hip extends, and we get a nice force transmission through the lower body into the floor, so that we can start to pick up speed in the first 5 or 10 meters. All of these exercises will be done for about 10 to 20 meters, so set up your area 10 to 20 meters typically, and then you're going to do the exercise on the way out, and then you're just going to walk back. Again, give yourself a little bit of a break so you can start to think of the cues that we're using for these specific exercises on the way back, rather than just constantly running through them, and then you're not really learning, or you're not really getting the full benefit of thinking about the cues that you should be thinking about when you're doing these exercises. Exercise number 1 is going to be a power skip for height. Again, typically you'd have done this when you were younger. With the power skip, we're looking to get into that position where we're up, knee is up, toe is up, long through the back leg, nice tall posture, and we're aiming to get up as high as we can. Again, get up off the floor as high as you can. Hang time is important here, so we're trying to stay in the air as long as we can. Nice long hip extension through the back leg, and we're going to try and get as many reps as we can between the 2 cones, and then we're walking back. Exercise number 2 then is a little bit similar, but the only difference is instead of looking for maximum height, we're looking for maximal distance on that push. So instead of pushing up, we're pushing back down into the floor, and we're trying to push ourselves out as far as we can with that push. So nice, strong drive down, extend the back leg, and try and cover as much distance as you can. Again, on the way back, you're just going to walk. Into the third one then, you're looking at the A skip. Now the A skip is a staple in all of my speed exercises and my speed sessions, and it's one that you should be doing every day, if not every other day. The A skip nails that A position, and you take it through nice and slowly. So you're looking to get up, posture nice and tall, knee up, toe up, ankle below knee, and then taking through those steps nice and comfortably. Again, nice and relaxed with the hands, taking through each one of those steps. You're going to do 2 little variations of this. The first one's going to be focused on just getting into that position, again, and nailing it. The second time you do this, what you're going to be focused on is a little bit more aggressive into the ground. So think of the cue punching the floor. So every time that foot comes down, you're going to punch the floor down and back into that hip extension, keeping that posture nice and tall at the top. To make this one a little bit more specific for acceleration, especially, what you can do is on the step down, just extend out the back a little bit more, and then try and cover a little bit more distance out. Again, similar to the power skip for distance, what you're looking to do then is just step down, big push out the back, hip extension, and then get that leg ready for the next dry phase again. So there you have it there, my 4 or 5 favorite skipping drills. These become a skipping series once you've gone through the level 1 plyo program that I have. Again, I'll leave the link down below in the description. Once you've gone through that, these exercises become a little bit more automatic, so you don't have to think about them, but we still need to groove the technique all the time. It's like anything else when you're warming up in the weight room, or if you're warming out on the pitch for any specific skill. You typically go through a couple of warm-up sets anyway, and this is what happens. This is what you do to warm up those mechanics. Again, get your brain firing so that we're actually going through the correct technique and not just going through the motions as we move into more high velocity stuff with our acceleration drills and our top speed drills. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you find it useful. Give it a try, let me know how you get on, and I will see you in the next one.